Madras, for me, is the sound of the ocean, a flute playing in the background, or the morning mantras of your neighbor, fragrance of jasmine, and someone lighting a lamp and the camphor wafting through. All these elements kind of bring in an experiential craft, which is interiors and architecture. Hi AD, I'm Gowri Adappa. I'm the principal architect and co-founder of A Design Co. Join me as I build my artboard inspired by India. I remember as a child, I used to go to flea markets with my mum and see heaps of what people call trash, but for me it was treasure. To this day, I go to Pondicherry and dig through antique shops and find small curatorial pieces like furniture and art and antiques and bring them back home and use them in my projects, in my own space, and kind of tell a very unique story that only I can tell. For me, tropical modern becomes very essential in terms of the color palette, the textures, the materiality. So when clients walk into a space and they see a terrazzo floor or a cut cement wall, it brings in some sort of nostalgia. It takes them back to a time which they remember, and to see that reaction is just everything. When it came to looking for a new space for our studio, I was quite insistent on finding an old Madras home. My business partner kind of stumbled upon this space. I entered the house and I just fell in love with it. You know, the cracked mosaic floors, the wooden rafters, the Madras terrace roof, all these things were exactly what I was looking for. I love reveling in that conflict of the old and the new and kind of playing to those opposites. We've designed 2 projects overseas. One is the Courtyard House in Colombo and one is the Townhouse in London. And both of them have a connection to Madras. We've tried to bring in elements from here over there. It doesn't have to be too on the nose, you know, it doesn't have to be actual Indian pieces, but colors, textures, tonalities, it worked very beautifully. As a former sports person who used to row for the country, I think giving back to the body is absolutely essential. You know, I'm a workaholic by nature, so I really need to give a definitive time to myself and my body to strengthen it. So the Artize Quadro Steam Cabin is a perfect fit. It's a combination of luxury, health benefits, and modernity, which is a perfect balance. 3 elements that make a space luxurious for me is good craftsmanship, lighting, and good art, which doesn't have to necessarily be like a high-end artist, but just beautiful pieces of art. It looks curated and collected over time, and it creates such a layered impact.